Hi guys. Today I just want to be very brief. Hopefully, now that people are not moving around, this would be an opportunity for you to see this. Last week we had a workshop here at Savo, and we talked about what factors to consider when you're calling yourself an investor, because there's a very thin line between being an investor and just being a buyer, and it's in the habits, it's in the discipline, it's in the mindset. And especially in these tough economic times, you might be very tempted to probably you started investing earlier and things seem like they're getting tougher, and you're very tempted to quickly pull out, or you're looking at your investment as your next resort, when things get a bit shaky. And that's a very difficult place to be, for sure, by the time. And so by the time you're getting there, things could actually be really, really bad. And life happens, there are good days, there are bad days. However, when you're thinking like an investor, you're always thinking that yes, there's risk and all that. There are factors that affect your investment habits, there are factors that affect your spending habits, but you're very conscious and very intentional to know that even when things get back, this is not a savings account, this is not a safe space where you can easily just grab. And unfortunately with investments, because it's very personal, there are not very many caveats that limit you to accessing the funds, to be honest. However, you need to really inculcate the discipline of saying, things can get thick. I have already started investing. Could there be another alternative? Does it mean that I can keep this investment and probably elongate your period of investing? And so say, for example, you have taken something that you're paying over 2 years. Are you able to negotiate for a longer payment plan? Could you even hold the investment and probably delay it and start off when you're a bit more stable, so that your next resort is not always let me lose the investment? Because investment comes with factors like time value of money. Of course, what you're gaining today by investing now is slightly different from what you're gaining, and by gaining I don't mean the return on investment, I mean the purchase value, in terms of and even the discipline of refraining from spending just because you're not liquid. So the moment you've stuck your cash in an investment, because you're not liquid, you have no ability to spend or solve problems in your village. And so so it's a very difficult balance, for sure. But once you get to the sweet spot where buying is very different from investing, and so you need to just really understand what are these things that make me an investor, and what are the habits that I need to start, what are the habits that I need to stop in order for me to actually become an investor. There's a saying that says, if you go to the supermarket or you go to the mama mboga and buy groceries, that really make you a chef. So also, buying does not really make you an investor. Say if you're buying in real estate, it doesn't really make you a real estate investor. But once you've understood the principles of investing and you're applying them intentionally, then you actually graduate to become an investor. So I hope that is very helpful. I'm happy to guide you through your investment journey. But I hope that we are able to hold each other in these hard times in Kenya. Please, let's do better.